Hey, alright, we had another. I've made 2 videos in a row where I'm like, I broke my sales record. And they're not lies. I've actually had the most crazy few this whole week. It's just been bang. Sales out the wazoo. Can't even tell you why. I mean, I list consistently. I list like 5. Recently, I've been listing 10 items a day. I've been doing this consistently for a while. I haven't seen these numbers ever. So I'm going to share with you guys, just in the past 2 days, I've made $500 plus. I couldn't believe it, but when I looked at the numbers, that's what I came to. This past weekend, I also said, hey, I sold around 20 items. It's similar today, too, where the past 2 days was selling about 20 items, sold 17 items. But these items I sold were just more large. They were very bigger ticket items. So let's break them down. Let's show you guys exactly what we've sold. Starting off here with NCAA Football 09 for the PS2. What I can tell you about this is these college football games or college basketball games, college anything video games, they're very good. But also with video games, I have the manual here. Manual here is always good, adds that little extra bit of value. It's like a complete package. You can put complete in the title. Look at that, complete with manual. This guy actually wanted me to test it for him because I offer testing in each one of my listings. And if anyone messages me, hey, can you test it? I will test it for him because I always think if I can just put something in a PlayStation 2, put it up on my TV screen, and they'll make a purchase, then I will indeed do the testing. I think that's a pretty fair trade. Speaking of a fair trade, we're going to talk about this Nintendo Wii going out for $150 plus $30 shipping. This one here is awesome. This is the biggest sale. Well, yeah, this is definitely the biggest sale dollar-wise. This one is nice. I've had this for a while. Always get your Wiis, get your video game consoles, do a bundle. We have obviously the Mario Kart wheel. Very good stuff. We have the Wii remotes with the plastic doohickeys, and it has some nunchucks as well. All the cords are with it. Tested, amazing, perfect. We have all the different images, close-ups of everything. This is great. I have tested in the title because obviously you just want to test your consoles. You don't want to put untested. I do untested for the DVDs and CDs and anything like that because honestly we have so many. We have over 1,000 listings on my store going up plus 10 or more or a little less each day. I have no time to test all these things. All the things back here are actually music CDs and DVDs that I've listed today. I listed about a little over 10 things today. And so I'm not going to test every single one and make sure they work out to completion. If they don't look completely busted up, they go up on eBay, and I will offer to test them. Just, it's one of those things. If someone will make that sale, if I test it, then bang, I'll test it. But for something that's way more important, way more big ticket like this, you want to make sure you're selling something that works, okay? You don't want to sell crap, all right? Make sure you are actually testing your consoles if you find them. Get good consoles. These ones are awesome. I always look out for consoles. You don't find many of them. You'll see a lot of videos. Oh, I found 3 consoles. I don't know. I mean, I find a console maybe once every other month. Maybe. I find like guitars here and there more often. But consoles, very rare. But Wii is the most common. Wii is very good. Normally around $100. If you get a good lot, you may get $150. Woo! Something a little less exciting, but it's still pretty good. A nice brand new and sealed DVD, the Crash Reel. I remember picking this up at a thrift store, and this was probably around $1. Put $1 in, get $12 out, free shipping. So we didn't make anything on the shipping, or it kind of ate into our price. But, you know, that's how it is when you are doing this stuff and you have different changes in your mind about how you want to run your store. A while ago, I thought free shipping was the way to go, and now I kind of more like, I kind of like charging shipping because shipping rates are just going up continuously. They're never going to go back down, right? They're only going to go up twice a year. So we like countering these things by making sure we are charging shipping. But hey, some things slip through. That's all right. People like stuff for free, right? At the end of the day, free shipping does have its place on this platform. And I think stuff like this, where it's a nice lightweight item, kind of low cost, you put $1 in, you get your $10 out. That's pretty standard when you're dealing with media, and it is pretty standard when you're dealing with the Crash Reel DVD 2014 free shipping. Get around $12. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. New World Translation of the Holy Scripture. Once again, we have 12/22 free shipping. It seems like that was the theme of today. It seems. So these ones, hey, look, sometimes you find these holy books, and they're very good. They normally have some value to them. always, be respectful. And if you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't do it. Musica Pacifica, a brand new and sealed music CD. This is very good, very good, very good. Paid probably like 10 cents for this because music CDs around here, dirt cheap, slept upon market. So we like picking them up. I listed a bunch of them today. And we have one here that I listed a while ago. And this was a brand new and sealed. Went for $10. 10 cents of the $10. Can we complain? I don't think so at all. The Hunger Games trilogy. I sold this really cheap, but I picked these up really cheap. And I have these for a while. This one, it's a paperback and 2 hardcovers. This is a very mixed match lot. Sold for $9. Just wanted to get it out of here. I was like, yeah, you know what? I just want it gone. Good and gone. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you get an offer. And like today, or this past few days, I just wanted to keep those offers going. I got a lot of offers this time. A lot of these times it's so like just raw sales. But I got a lot of good offers. Sometimes you just get lowball after lowball after lowball. But this time I got very fair, very reasonable. Whenever you see something for half your items like cost, always look at it like, oh man, what? Unless it's something, you put out there because you didn't know the price of it, so you just priced it really high. If it's like that, obviously you might consider the offer, but if not, I normally say that's a low ball. You might want to send one back to see if they're serious. If not, they're probably just trying to buy it to resell it. Or they're just like, I ain't spending that, and hey, they can send an offer to someone else, right? Never sell your items short, guys. Be confident in your items. Your items are as valuable as you thought they were. This is just an instance. I got these up very cheap. This was one of those times where it's like fill a bag or something. I remember getting these at one of my local thrifts. Very cheap. Put them in. Just wanted to get them out of my store because I wanted to keep the ball rolling. And it kept rolling. It did. Because we got the Sky Observer for $9.90. This was actually from the same thrift store. I remember getting it. I don't know if it was on the same day, but it wasn't around the same time. This is a very small book. A very nice small book. I remember it was actually a slow day. I remember this actually. It was a very slow day that day. I found in between 2 like huge large covers. They had a bookshelf, obviously. And I was looking and I was like, oh, what's this little book? Pulled it out. It was a nice little book. There I believe the paperback go for 25 cents. So I got this for 25 cents. I realized, oh, I could probably get $10. And $10 I did get. That's very good. Looks nice. Nice little vintage book. On the back here we have, oh yeah, the Golden Guide. So we put all that stuff on the title. We have the 1977, which we have in the inner pages there. Always make sure you get an image of that because people sometimes like to the edition of the book is. So always make sure you give your customers as much information as you can. This was just picked up in a recent video. I showed this off probably last week. The How I Met Your Mother, a random assorted set of seasons here. We have season 1, 3, 8, and 9. Someone wanted just the 9th season, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, what's your offer? They never got back to me, but someone kind of came in, swooped in, bought it full price. Sometimes when there's interest in your item, I notice, sometimes it'll put it up in the algorithm. I have the algorithms right here. eBay has sent me the full list. I can't share it with you guys of how the algorithms work. Everyone else on YouTube has it wrong. I'm the only guy who knows. Mr. eBay himself has told me how the algorithms work. And he does say if people like your items, they probably will buy them. So keep that and take that to heart. Make sure people really like your items, guys. That is really, 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 really important. Really important, really important. It's number 1. Number 2, though, is make sure you have a cool item. Like Lego Ninjago, season 1 through 7. This is one of those shows that when I was a kid would come on Cartoon Network. I'd be, oh, God. And then I would go do something else. I might have to go on outside or something bad like that. Who wants to do that? But yeah, it's one of those ones where I was like, oh, geez. So when I saw the show, I was like, oh, this is going to be perfect. Because, sometimes those things that you're like, oh, when you find them later on, ooh, there's some people who grew up on that stuff. And they have some nostalgia bucks to spend. And spend they did $40 plus $5 shipping. The whole series right here. Make sure you get big season lots. They're very good. Got this at a Goodwill Dollar Day. Showed this off in a video a few weeks ago. I've only been doing YouTube for like a little over a month now. So having these items I picked up during my time here is actually very cool to me. I found it very interesting. Moving on, Read and Grow Picture Bible. Another religious-esque book. This one is obviously more kids-oriented. A lot of good kids-oriented religion media out there. Always, like I said, feel comfortable dealing with this stuff. Go for it. If you don't go for it. This one here went for $17 plus $4.50 shipping. Can't complain about that. very good. You know, you find these quite a bit. I've found quite a bit of children's religion books out in the fields of thrifting before, and I'll probably find plenty more in the future. I know the term is BOLO, alright, but I'm just going to say, if you see it, get it, alright? Speaking of if you see it, get it, get War Games for Blu-ray, 2012, 1983 movie. Matthew Broderick never gets old, says my dad. Never gets old. I don't know. Is it true? Is it true? Anyone agree? Probably. Probably my dad does. He watches these videos. One year went good. I normally don't do Blu-rays. This is probably my first or second Blu-ray I ever sold. It just so happened I pulled it out of the pile, I scanned it, and it was going for around this weird $7, $7 plus shipping. That's pretty good. Mine sold for $7.89, so basically $8 plus $3 shipping. Very good. Got out there, spent $1, got that little bit of return on it. Not a big flip, but you get plenty of these little flips. You get your $1 in, $10 out. I always say this when we're dealing with media. That's probably your standard ratio for a return. Probably going to put $1 in. Boom, you're going to get $10 out. I think that's pretty good. Now, obviously, sometimes you get the Wii where you put $10 into the Wii, a few dollars into the games, you get $150, right? And that happens, but it's very rare. But it does lead to these explosive moments to happen on your store, and that's always fun to observe. This one is very weird, a very weird one indeed. The Zack Files. This one was listed and none had sold in the past 90 days. This was brand new and sealed. I believe I had the only one that was brand new and sealed. Put it out there for $12. I remember I got this on the half-off day, the second day before my local thrift store was closing down for the season. They're opening soon, which I am so excited for because they are one of the main stops that I have. But regardless, got this. Probably paid, I think, 50 cents if this was half-off day, 50 cents. Turned it into $12. Double thumbs up for me. Double thumbs up for me. Always look out for your new and sealed. Always make sure you're feeling around DVD shelves, trying to feel for that plastic, that shimmer, that little noise that it makes. Very beautiful noise. Very ear-catching, and you'll know exactly what it is. Always scan these things. Always look them up. Brand new and sealed is a deal. It's a deal, baby. We're moving on to another deal. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, VHS Lot of 5. We got these here. We picked these up also on that same Goodwill Dollar Day as Lego Ninjago. This was one of the ones where I just said, oh, this is a like lot. This is a like lot. And these are VHSs. Sometimes we do VHS here as well. Anything media and figures is what I'm trying to work into and expand upon. Currently, it's my new category that I'm trying to enter into. But I got media on lock, just like we have these ones on lock here. These ones are going out for $20. Very good. VHS, sometimes it's worth it. Some people say, oh, VHS, you pick up VHSs here as cheap as you get music CDs, all right? Around here, at least, you're getting these for like 10 cents. Obviously, at Goodwill is $1 a day, so we got these $1 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $5 into $20 plus $4 shipping. Double thumbs up. This is a good win. Good win for sure. And we have nothing but wins here because we have Walt Disney Fun to Learn Library, a complete set. 1 to 19, $40. 40 buckaroos plus $12 shipping. Very good. Very double thumbs. This is something nice. So we got these here. I remember I had these for a while. I couldn't find out why they weren't selling. And I actually have no clue why they weren't selling. But what I do know is that they finally sold today. And I'm happy for it. I've held on to these for a while. This is one of my earliest thrifted books. It was something I thought it's going to be a huge win. They're selling all over the place. And I've held on to it for not a whole year, but a good long while. Definitely a few months. It's one of those things where sometimes you think you have a win. eBay's number shows you have a win. And you just have an anchor, all right? You have a big, fat 19-book set sitting in storage. It's bad. It's heavy. But it's gone now. And it's going out to some lovely reader out there, some collector of books. And I'm happy for it. I'm happy for it, and I'm happy for them. We have here the Reader's Digest. It's digest, I know, but I don't care, because I like mispronouncing things for fun. It's weird. But what's also weird is that I took an offer for $12 on this. This is another one I've had for a while. Bang, boom, it's gone. It's one of those ones, it's a like items. Always get your like items. Now this is one, I will say this to anyone watching right now. Don't get this, alright? Don't get these. This one I barely made some money on, because let's be honest, hardcovers are huge. They just take up so much. I had to get a whole box. I sat on these forever. Just, if you're doing hardcover book lots, be smart. Be smarter than I was here, all right? I am smarter than I was here. This thing is from a while ago. I would not make this same purchase today. I kind of took an offer. I wanted it gone. I've had it for so long. It's had no traction. This is one of those ones. You just good and gone. You learn from your mistakes. I'm here to educate you on my mistakes so you don't do them. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Do not really do this stuff unless you have some data that shows otherwise. Make sure you are making an informed buying decision, because if you take too many L's, then your store might go under. All right, you can take some here and there because we had some really good wins in this past week. But, you know, as long as you're getting more W's than L's, then you're probably doing not too bad. You're not doing too bad. But we definitely want to keep it in that 90% of wins, all right? No losses, only wins. Speaking of another win, we have just some vintage paperbacks of Judy Blume. We've had these for a little bit, but I'm happy to hold on to something like this. That's going out for $30. This here, we probably paid, what, 50 cents a quarter for each paperback. So let's say we'd be 50 cents to be a little liberal. So we look like, oh, you know, we're giving ourselves the worst case scenario. And that would only give us for $3. So we've had $3 in, $30 out. Obviously, it's $28.88. I'm just giving you guys, you know, the inflated number. I'm sorry. Let's be honest. $28.88, $3. Boom, bang. Still pretty good. So that's another one where it's like, hey, $1 to 10, $3 to $30. It's around that. It's around that. Not all the time you get that. I could probably get $30 for this, but sometimes if you go just under 30, it's a little more eye-catching. It's one of those strategies if you're willing to give up a buck or two so you can sell your 6 paperbacks. I think it's worth it. It might not be. It might not be. You can be the judge, jury, and executioner of your own store, but this is my store. This is my strategy. It's my YouTube channel, and I'm giving it to you. And what I'm giving to you is the last thing that has sold in these past 2 days. These explosive past 2 days. John Le Carre. John Le Carre. This one here, $20 plus $6 shipping. Very good. I have shown these off in a video probably a week ago. This is another one. Very quick flip, and it's a hardcover lot. Hey, why'd you get this? Well, because honestly, this is only $3 in. I got $20 out. I charged good shipping. I made some money on the shipping. I charged bad shipping on the other one. So it's one of those ones. You want to make sure you're given accurate shipping amounts. Old me, absolute idiot when it comes to shipping. New me, I know shipping. I have hardcover weights down. I know my media. I'm a master of that stuff. And now we're just trying to learn figures. And like it said, it's always learning. You're learning something new every day. So always try to learn something new every day. Expanding your mind, expanding your store's potential for what it can be, what it can become, is very important. And it's very entertaining. It keeps it fresh. Keeps it new. Doing this YouTube stuff is one of those things where it's like, boom, it's another evolution. It's another expansion upon my RA kind of interesting business. But I think it's this part of it makes it definitely more fresh. I have this little fun little thing I get to do with you guys. I get to show you my ideas, show you my store, show you my sales, and that's about it. That's about it for this week's sales. Once again, we stand here on a Friday evening, and I get to tell you guys about how much I do appreciate you guys watching this video. I really do. I really do. Another week down. It's always fun to be here. I always like doing this. It's a good end to my week. It's a nice little thing that I get to do to recap the week. The weekly recap even, as the show is called. And I'll be seeing you guys on the weekly startup on Monday. I'm going to make this as a loose promise. It might not come true, but it might come true either this weekend or the next week. I want to break down everything that I've gotten in the past week. I showed off in Monday's video on the weekly startup that we had a huge amount. We had like 4 or 5 boxes of things. I've gotten another box. No, it's a small bag. Not small, but it's a bag of stuff downstairs that I got this week. I just want to show you guys what I get, but I feel like what sold is more important because it's like that's what has sold. That is something that is out the door, whereas what I get, hey, I could hold on to this for another 8 months or so. But showing you guys what's sold to me is a little bit more important because of the fact that it is stuff that I can guarantee and say This is why it's sold. This is something that can sell. This is something you want to look out for. And this is roughly what you can get for it. When I'm doing this other stuff, it's all based on figures and all that, which all these listings I have are based on figures and all that. But some of them I hold on to for a while, so I just don't want to give you guys BS. So when I have a choice between doing a what sold video and a thrift haul video, I always do a what sold. But it's really about what I have content for and what I can better speak about and give information across to you guys. But if you'd rather see a thrift haul video, let me know. I probably do one at least Monday if sales, if sales aren't anything really to talk about, then I'll probably do the thrift haul. But I want to try to at least get maybe one bonus video for you guys out there about the big thrift haul that I've had. And I guess my ever-accumulating amount of stuff that I picked up. I picked up cool stuff, a lot of vintage, a lot of rare books, a lot of figures. A lot of cool stuff that I am very enthusiastic about. I do a lot of this. I always think about eBay. I always think about my eBay YouTubes. And I just find it fun. It's just something to do, you know what I mean? Just something to do. So if you guys are looking for something to do, try doing eBay. How about that? I bet you all of you guys watching are resellers anyways. So, you're already doing it. Maybe try doing YouTube. It might be fun. I'm enjoying it so far. Anyways, guys, I'm going to stop wasting your time here. I'll probably see you Monday or maybe this weekend. If I do the video this weekend, have to see. I'm in nursing school, so I have all this stuff going on. It's so busy, so busy. I'm really tired right now, actually. I'm going to go to bed. No, I'm probably not going to go to bed. I'm going to stay up late, and I'm going to get more tired. Woo! College, baby! All right, guys. I love you. A soldier salute and a peace.